So, the Jujutsu Kaisen anime is officially back with Season 2, and we're already diving into the lore of the JJK world. Gojo and Geto have taken on a very important mission. They must escort the Star Plasma vessel to Master Tengen. This is a very important mission that could have repercussions on the JJK world for years to come if they fail. Before we can talk about the Star Plasma vessel, it's very important to explain who Master Tengen is first. You see, Tengen plays an extremely important role in Jujutsu society, and this is due to the innate CT they possess. That CT is immortality, which allows them to live forever. However, the problem arises further into the aging process. Eventually, there comes a point when Tengen will be forced to evolve. Tengen will no longer be human and ascend to a higher state. Tengen will lose their will and consciousness once they reach that level. Simply put, Master Tengen will no longer be Master Tengen. The reason why this is so dangerous is because Tengen can become a cursed spirit and pose a threat to the entire world. You see, Tengen is the most skilled barrier user amongst Jujutsu sorcerers and is a pillar of security in the Jujutsu world. For example, in order to suppress the outbreak of curses in Japan, Tengen had already created several purification barriers to support the efficiency of normal barriers, like the ones casted by assistant managers from Jujutsu High. Those pure barriers are also stronger ones that raise the precision of Tengen's cursed spirit suppression. Essentially, the barriers protecting Jujutsu High, which are the pillars of the Jujutsu world, and the assistant managers' barrier techniques are all strengthened by Tengen. Without Tengen, security and undertaken missions would become much more difficult. Tengen is responsible for maintaining balance in the Jujutsu world, and without their barriers, it would all fall apart. This is why it's so important Tengen retains their humanity and will. In order to do that, Tengen must merge with another human, the Star Plasma vessel. This merging is supposed to happen once every 500 years, and will stop the evolution process for a time. As for the Star Plasma vessels, they are born in the time of need every time in the Jujutsu world. Usually, the vessels are young females who are compatible with merging with Master Tengen. It makes sense because Tengen's original form as a human was also a woman. Tengen would technically be a granny in the present time. Multiple Star Plasma vessels can be born at the same time too. I'm gonna mention a minor spoiler for the manga here, so you can skip ahead 10 seconds from now. But Yuki Tsukumo was also a Star Plasma vessel candidate alongside Riko and Manai. However, there's a reason why Riko was the one chosen. The thing is, each Star Plasma vessel has a certain potential. So the one with the highest potential would be the one chosen to merge with Tengen, which is Riko in the Hidden Inventory arc. Once they are merged, her genetic information is then overridden by Tengen's. Riko would become Master Tengen and reside in the Tomb of the Star below Jujutsu High. It's also said, once the vessels are merged, they have the ability to make contact with the previous vessels that are merged with Tengen. However, while Tengen herself cannot hear them, another Star Plasma vessel might be able to, even if they aren't merged. Interesting to note is that Tengen is also known as the Star, so it could also be called Tomb of Tengen or Tengen Plasma Vessel. At one time, they were responsible for preaching the foundation of Jujutsu sorcerers, and ended up spawning religious groups that worship the Star as their deity. The Star religious group that aims to kill Riko is one of those examples. Now, before I talk a bit more about Tengen, I'm gonna give another spoiler warning for those who don't want to know what happens later in the arc. If you're still here, then you should know that the merger with Tengen failed once Riko was killed. This caused Tengen to evolve past their humanity, making them look a lot less human. It's worth noting that Tengen could have merged with another Star Plasma vessel, but chose not to, and accepted the reality that it was inevitable a merger could fail. Fortunately, once Tengen evolved, they were still able to maintain their self-awareness through force of will and barriers. However, now that Tengen has been evolving for the past 11 years, anyone can merge with them, which means Kenjaku can now merge all of humanity with Tengen, which could potentially lead to the end of the world if even one person raged out of control. With no boundaries between individuals, evil would spread instantly. With Geto's body, Kenny possesses cursed spirit manipulation, meaning Tengen can be absorbed now that he's more cursed spirit than human. Although Kenny has been around for at least 1,000 years, this is all only possible now because of fate. Tengen, the Star Plaza vessel, and the Six Eyes are all connected by fate. In the past, Kenny lost twice to the Six Eyes. One time he even killed the Six Eyes and Star Plaza vessel less than a month after they were born, and they both still appeared on the day of the merger. However, one man was able to destroy their destinies. Toji Zenin, the man who had escaped fate, and with Geto, who had cursed spirit manipulation, all the pieces soon came together for Kenny's master plan. If you're caught up with the manga, you know what has happened with Tengen, but yeah, I hope this video gave you all a bit more insight on Tengen and the Star Plaza vessel. Thanks for watching, and please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I plan to start making some more JJK content on this channel, so consider subscribing if you're interested. Peace.